This is wrong. Man. So, can I just reload this and will it start working? It should be working now. If I just go to my stream, it should be working. This music isn't too bad. Okay, good, that worked. Okay. Why is YouTube so hard to use? Alright, finally. I think everything's fixed now. Everything's fine. Fine, finey, fine, fine, fine. Just fine. I'm gonna put this over here. And I'm actually gonna start with the other gouache, because I don't know what I want to do yet. Play around a little bit. What's in here? Just a bunch of bullshit. Okay. Don't need this. Is this my dot pad? Oh my gosh. That's funny. Maybe I can do a warm-up. Something. Okay, I don't need the last of the Mohicans, though. That's not what I'm feeling right now. I want to thumbs down this song. How satisfied? So far, that's a 3. Let me give a no thanks. I just don't need that. I'm just not into that right now. Ooh, we like this. We do. We like this. We like doing this. Where are our pipettes? Where are the pipettes? I have so many that I can't get. I can't seem to find them yet. Where are my pipettes? You are rude, first of all. Alright, so that's going to need at least that much. That's going to need way more. This one's deceptive. I'll give it a little. This one's really, really dry. These are not the right consistency. Those are fine. Okay, let's... Dun, 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 dun. Back. Back. Stickers! Forgot that I had all these stickers too. I keep seeing my own face on the other camera and I don't want to, so let's do that. It's accident. Accidental or occidental? Music or reality? Both? I need something. Alright, let's see how we... Ooh, a little bit problems there. Yep, let's do that. Just... This is like the most fun part of using these gouache. I'm not gonna lie, I love it. Yeah, I love stickers. You wanna see some of my stickers? It's a problem. I have a problem. I could show you just one, like just my pip sticks, and it would be a lot. So many stickers. Uh-oh, I made a mess. That's okay. So I need to let it dry. I need to let it soften a little, and that's fine. I have multiple types of paint I can work with today. Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, what about it? I don't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh. I know their cards, and I know everything I know about Yu-Gi-Oh! I know from Drawfee. So here's the other thing, is you can do this. And if you're like me, you didn't figure out you could do this until you decided to do all of them, and you cleaned the whole thing, and you did that while you were at a convention working in the green room. So, I'm just going to take this and do a little wipe. I was thinking about making a little character today, but I'm also thinking about this idea that I have. So, while these, absolutely not, do not scream at me. All you want. Go look at the squirrels. Okay, so I'm going to let these sit for a bit and soften up like you do. And I'm going to put that one back away. Put a little more water in that one. That one always needs more. And then I'm going to just do this. Set that on. You know what? I won't do that. I'll do this. Because this is already messy in the same places. So I'm just going to set it right there. And then that can go back on top like it does. And it can just hang out for a little bit. Oh yeah. Like that. Let it sit somewhere kind of even enough for rock and roll, and then we'll get the other palette back out. We are going to use this one. I got some new brushes I'd like to try out. I always have new brushes I'd like to try out. That's like not a new thing for me. I just found these, so I'm going to try them. This is the cat toy. This brush. See what brushes are here that don't, that's not a brush. This is not a brush. It doesn't belong there. This is not a brush. That is a screwdriver. Okay. This is the cat toy brush. Put that there. All right. So many stickers. Let me fix this. I got this piece of tape. Really? Don't do that to me. Don't screw with me. I got this tape back here that I need to work on real quick. I am gonna make a cover for that because this had a plastic cover on it before, but I'm gonna make a better cover real quick. This is where's my gaff tape? There you are. Hello, you. Love Love you, love you. Where is this a good size? Okay, this is a good size. So the opening over here that you can't see is, it's like, I don't know, just slightly bigger than this. What is this, like 2 inches? Like 2.5 is good size. What if I patched it up with a random piece of paper? That works. Oh no? Did you know that I have like 700 types of pencils in here, but I never can find a fucking pencil? There we go. So, just a little bigger than that. That's the size. That's the back size. Okay. Just slightly bigger. All I'm doing is covering this hole so that cat toys don't fall down it, because there's a lot of cat toy playing here in this region. Oh yeah? How come? Did you leave them somewhere and they just decided to throw them out, or? I learned the hard way that you should never try to tear this stuff. Or never try to cut this stuff, not tear it. You should definitely always tear it. If you cut it, you might end up slicing your finger open. Like I did. Okay, anyway, I'm just putting this here to cover this hole haphazardly where I didn't clean up or anything. So it's just going to be sticking right back down to like dirt and cat hair, because that's fine. That's fine. So, nice little coverage there. Actually, let's do this. Just go ahead and pull this plastic up. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Did your brother do it from somewhere that he had access to that you don't? Like, did you leave him somewhere? Or? Are you just now finding this out? Okay. Like, I'm assuming he didn't, like, sneak into your house and do it. So I am going to do something that I don't usually do. I usually use my little chips for this. I'm going to do a little there we go. I'm going to do, just trying to use up this paint. I believe this is 2 types of acrylic gouache. If I have to guess, it's Liquitex and whole bean. Whole bean, all the beans. Let me do a quick. I am going to roll some Pantone colors. Pantone colors. Sure. Let's do some Pantone color palettes. Pantone runs the world, and most people don't even know it. Give me all those cookies, baby. Track my everything. Alright, so I don't want these things that they want me to want. I want something that something random. Okay, let's do it this way. Pantone color palette generator. That works. Create a palette. All right, here we go. Hit the space bar. Okay, like a color, click on it to lock it. Okay, do y'all want to watch this? Let's watch this. Let's see what happens. Hello? Oh, does that go in there? That works. It's fine, you can go in there. Okay, so you can... Oh my god, this is driving me crazy. Shut up! Okay. Alright, I picked a color palette. That was easy. I'm going to use the first one. Here it is, if you want to see it. One moment. Is there a screenshot button? No. Is there a save button? Export. Save. No. Just PDF image. Yes, an image works. Title. First palette. Color space. Hex is fine. We love a hex. Alright, let's open it up. See what that looks like. Color palette. Palette 1. Let's have a look-see, shall we? Where did it save it? It's a PNG. Where did it save it? Save it. Save by date. This is not the correct colors. Oh no. Oh. Oh no, no, no. I don't... God damn it. I chose the exact opposite of these colors. Is there a button to do that? I see what happened. See, I use Hacker Vision. And sometimes when you use Hacker Vision, things fuck up. So this is the color palette that I actually... Here, let me show you. This is the color palette that I chose, which I will not be using. And this is the color palette that I thought I was choosing. You'll be able to see the difference right away as it's much different. But this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to ignore those numbers because it's fine. It's just going to confuse people if they end up seeing it. That's fine. Reach out to our sales team. All right. This is not the kind of thing I normally do. Let's see what colors are. What do we got? Teal, like medium teal, purple, light purple, and like a just like a blue color. You know what? It's fine. All right. What do we got? Let's put it here since this is a thing. Or wait, let's see. Let's start with that light blue color, I guess. We can do this. We can use this page. Oh yay, ocean sounds. It's very original. Some of Flash's art here. Yep, that's cool. That tape is not good. Let's do let's do art tape. Yes, I gotta get some more of this. Don't need it to hold too much. This is actually pretty... This is a pretty sturdy setup I got going on here, so it shouldn't be too bad. How far can I get that to hold there? Now, normally, I do mixed media on these, but today, you know what? I don't even need this. You know why? It's not going through. Let's see here. We'll stand it up. Whoop! Really? Motherfucker. These are very, very, very stiff because they're new. Unlike the pink ones, which are definitely not. These should be, it should be fine. Actually, it shouldn't go anywhere. Yeah, okay. If I pull that, yeah, there, and then this poor book has been through so much, but that's what it's for. That's what it's for. All right, let's come in. Gonna build up from an idea. The little bears here. Haven't painted in quite a while. Who's she? Is this my Obanoth? Hello. Is this all dry? Finally? How many are, but these are dry? Wet. Okay. These get like a shellacky quality when they get hard. So I'm just going to use whatever I can for this. Here's that light. in a light purpley color. I'm going to start really, really dark on the bigger ones so I can lighten it up as we go. Also, this has got a lot of texture in this paper, so there's going to be some weirdness, especially with this brush. I'm kind of being loose with it right now, just getting a feel for what I'm doing. Perspective and whatnot. Bigger. Yeah, that's good. I want it to be like, I want them to be sitting on something, but I haven't made that yet. Maybe like a beanbag or something. We'll see. I have soap water to my right so that I can wash and rinse the brushes completely, not have to worry about it, because if I don't do that, I won't clean them. Treating this like a little warm-up exercise because I haven't painted in so long. A little brown, that's okay. I'm just using up my paint anyway. Alright, so if we make like a shoulder here, kind of bring it forward like the head's tilting towards us, but the back is like that. Some leggies, little Care Bear like style legs. They're long for some reason. It's fine too. This isn't the best brush for this, but it's the one I chose, so it's the one I'm using. Refine this a little bit. Because I am trying to use up my palette, I'm not going to worry about those colors right now that I chose. just because I don't need to make it more of a challenge than it is at the moment. A little bit like a piggy, then not when I'll be done. It's fine. Okay, let me rinse this. Let's try this one. Is this one of the snaps? Princeton snap. Okay. Hey, Loon, how are you? teddy bear. I'm okay. I'm trying to ignore this cluster headache that I've had all day. But it doesn't really make a lot of sense why I have one today, but it's just happening, I guess. Other than that, I'm doing okay. I'm trying to force myself to do some art, because even though I've just been kind of putting it off because it's so hard to do stuff lately. Let me bring the shoulder forward. Jesus Christ with the flutes! This is not relaxing. If this is supposed to be relaxing, it is not relaxing. In fact, it is exactly the opposite of relaxing. Jesus Christ. This is why I don't listen to this shit. Okay, let that dry a little bit. What? was one of the first pages I put in this book, well, at least this thing. Blending these together a bit so that I can layer later. Hold on to this for now. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Where are the rest of my paints? And I don't want to get them out because that sucks. So I won't. I'll use my big thing of this. Because I can do what I want all the time. That's what I bought it for anyway. Whoop. One of these days, I'll learn to use references. Today is not that day. These are creepy looking eyes, aren't they? All right, you win. Fine. I'll get Mary out. I don't want to, but I will. Tired of fighting. These paintbrushes. That's Mary's ugly cousin. Mary, are you hiding? This is Mary's big brother. Guess we can use this one. Kind of like a cat face. That's okay too, because I'm not intending to make anything specific here. Okay, so the idea is the baby's hand is kind of under this arm, but this arm is still in the very, very back of everything. Still there though, just kind of barely back there. And then this leg is also behind everything. Still propping up the kid though. Here, the inside. Okay. Out. And this arm here has like a thumb. Let's do that. All these projects I'm supposed to be working on for people that I've been putting off too long for too many reasons, and I really need to just get them done. There's not really any excuse for it, especially if I told them I would do it. But pathological demand avoidance is a bitch, and I have it, so unfortunately. It's my worst, probably my worst trait. To be fair, it is a disability, but still sucks. Sucks a lot. It sucks letting everybody down all the time. There's only so many things I can do to keep my mental health in check, and sometimes I just do what I want to do. And that means not doing the things I should be doing. And Flash thinks I should be doing whatever he wants all the time, because that's who he is as a person. He's fluffy, but not quite the same way as his grandpa here. He'll grow into his nose. I don't want to make these too detailed. I do like adding these textures, they're kind of nice. It's fun. Grandpa, tell me about the time you had to climb a tree to eat a tourist. Okay, but you have to go to sleep after this. Flash, please stop screaming at me. I'll be out there in just a little while. Yeah. Sir. let's see, just this music, and then what's this? Bunny, cat, bear thing. You're doing your dishes? What'd you have for dinner? He looks very worried. Nice, that sounds good. I had some Culver's burger and cheese curds. Here we go. Like my little painting. This music is gonna make my brain hemorrhage. So Brian is at Korean barbecue right now, but they decided to go to Bondo, which I can't go to because of my headaches. So I'm super pleased about that. I wish Brian had more of a spine. He does this thing where he doesn't ever want to like make people mad, and so like if they say something, he like won't say what he needs separately, like, oh, by the way, we can't really go there, but no, it's fine, it's whatever. I'm used to it. I'm pretty mad at him already for not sharing any of the trans stuff that I'm constantly sharing. Basically mad at everybody that isn't, though. For at least people that it won't affect, you know? He's more worried about offending, like, 0.2% of his followers on Facebook than helping anybody. Can tell I'm in a mood to get home. It's just my headache makes it that. These aren't things I haven't talked to him about. You know me, I'm pretty straightforward with that kind of stuff. I don't want to get any more purple paint out. I'm gonna check them on their language. Well, it's not even, not even that. It's just like he won't say anything or do anything. Like, we have friends, a lot of trans friends, and so the fact that he hasn't done shit, just told him I'm surprised he has any trans friends left. Not into it. I feel like my tolerance for that kind of stuff is just like gone to zero, if you can't tell. It's been wild lately. Yep. The ally closet. That's exactly what it is. Just chicken shits. It's not just him, though. He just happens to be the closest person to it. Interesting. I know I've heard this song on YouTube. On 5 Minute Crafts. That I know. See, like, I understand that. Like, that's the thing. A lot of people do have to, but you know what? He's not one of them. That's why it makes me mad. he just doesn't want to because it makes him uncomfortable. He's got shit he hasn't unpacked too, I'm sure. But yeah, no, I totally understand that. Like, I have friends, like, that have some very specific professional jobs that if they were an ally to BLM or to any of that other stuff, they would probably be, well, shit, you know, I all the people that I was in bands with, all that shit. Nothing like being too woke in a red state. I'm sure you've dealt with that yourself without even having to deal with that. Just existing. I like that these are kind of creepy looking also. Like, that's my jam right there. Let's make him look like a sick Victorian child. Grandfather, why are we starving? Because the humans keep putting microplastics in everything. What are microplastics? Fuck if I know. But they're in everything. Man, I saw a video today. I was so mad. It was one of those, like, soap crushing videos, and, like, that's fine. Like, I understand, like, there's there's, like, waste involved with that, but, like, it can be recycled. Like, so at least the concept of, like, the idea is that you could probably recycle it is there. But what I don't like is that they keep adding glitter to it, and it's like, all you're doing is literally, like, it's bad enough that glitter can't, like, never goes away and just ends up in the ocean, right? But, like, adding it that way just makes it so much worse because it's literally like, god damn it, I don't want to add more purple. I don't have to. I can do what I want. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. I can add blue if I want to. Anyway, so yeah, anything but glitter, because, like, glitter, like, not only is it, like, not helping it, it's, like, pretty for, like, 2 minutes in the video, but it's not really recyclable at all. And also, it's the worst possible thing that you could do, because now you can't recycle that other stuff, because it's got glitter in it, because it's got all those plastics in there. And it's just, like, I mean, at least the soap is recycled, and at least the other stuff that they do, you know what I mean? But I was like, wow, I gotta stop watching this channel. It's like when people tell me in their videos that they shop at Hobby Lobby, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta stop watching this channel. Oh my gosh, this is so boring, this music. That's okay, I guess. It's fine, I'm used to it. I should be used to this by now. I'm on YouTube, that's why I have this terrible fucking music on. Because, so here's something I've noticed, right? Like everybody that I know that does, like, different types of games and stuff, like, they can stream with copyright music on YouTube and it's fine. But because I used to be monetized, I can't. Like, they'll just shut me down. Alright, I feel like this is fine. But yeah, I'm at that point now where anytime, like, I see cosmetics and stuff, I'm always like, is this glitter actually whatever? Is this, you know, is this biodegradable, or is this, you know, eye safe? Like, there's no such thing as eye safe glitter, and I remember that was, like, a thing for a long time that people thought that there was. And it's like, no glitter is eye safe, and you will go blind. Get that shit in your eye and scratch your cornea. What is happening right now with this music? I looked for new retro wave, by the way. This is what I got. This is not it. God, I want to die. This music is so bad. I like him having eyebrows. You want eyebrows too, Grandpa? I guess I can make them from that blue color. I just want some paint. Thank you. I don't even care what color at this point. I'm trying to use up the last of my paint again. You can't tell. It seems like that is usually what's happening when I'm working in this book, but it's fine. It's gonna be darker and then lighter. It's a trick. Paper and glass? Yeah, I mean, the reality is we don't need glitter. Like, we don't need it. There's ways to make things shiny without using glitter. Like, we didn't, like, when people started realizing it was a problem, we should have started taking it out of cosmetics then. And we didn't. And for some reason, people think it's still acceptable to use, and I really don't. And you know what really bothers me about it, glitter specifically, is that it's used in face painting a lot, like for little kids, and that's just gets wiped off like the same day. So it's just more 100% waste of like just, you know, makeup or glitter or, you know, festival looks or whatever, where it's like you've got somebody doing like 100 kids makeup in a day or whatever, and all the girls have glitter looks usually. This is so weird. I'm just look so worried. Right, exactly. For one day. This music reminds me of Luke Million. Oh, Flash, come on, man. He's screaming so much. Grandfather is haunted by the visage of Goldilocks peering through the tall grass. She's the monster that killed my family. Came home one day, she ate all her porridge, and she was sleeping in my father's bed. He went into a rage and scared her off. She got the townsfolk to come back and kill him. What a terrible day that was. Grandpa, we're teddy bears. I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, I'm loopy today. I'm very carefully trying to avoid any weird tangents here with this, just because I don't want it to look like he's got something just like jammed up his ass yet. Really? Okay. Stories at the teddy bear picnic, yeah. Well, I wanted him to be sitting on something originally, but I wanted it to look like it's sitting. He's like being held up, kind of propped up, or like in the process of being picked up by his grandpa. Grandpa's telling stories about the Great Teddy Bear War. Let's do something more fun than that, though. Let's do something like this. No, sir. Not right this minute. She's literally just screaming at me. Every one of these songs sounds like Living in America. but for 5-minute crafts. Hold on, Flash. I'll be done in a minute. After eating the cookies. Living in America. It sounds like it, doesn't it? Sorry for that. Hey, it's over! Yay! What's happening? What's happening? This isn't what I want. I've got playlists. Come on. Come on, man. Just... God, I hate this program so much. It's the worst. Nice. That's awesome. It's like they're at the bottom of an aquarium. Oh, that's cool. You gonna take a picture? Post it in the Discord. I want to see. I want to see it. Now I'm going to mess with some other colors. That color, I guess. I'm just trying to use as much paint here as I can. Just aw, oops. That's okay. That's fine. So, how does that work exactly? You just send like a little, is it for like everybody, or is it like a special thing? Everybody in the class does one, or? Oh, cool. And does everyone, and so everyone makes one? That's cool. this music just get really fucking loud? A jetpack? That's so cool! Wait, so it's a race? And it's full of food? Or it just looks like that? I have no idea what's going on anymore. I thought it was going to be like, this was full of food, and I don't even know. I don't know what's happening anymore. Ah, okay. But it isn't just candy? I was like, how does this work? Interesting. That's cool. That sounds like a lot of fun. Let that dry. That's good. That's good. That happens, I know how that is. All right, so that's gonna get cleaned out. I'm just gonna dump the rest of those, start a new palette eventually. But right now, I'm gonna get these started. Just mixing them up a little. Ugh. I make little mixers for these, but I'm sure that if I tried to use one, I would just make a giant mess. Normally what I do is I take this and I mix it up as much as I can, and then I re-wet it, and then I let it sit overnight and do it again. You may not need it overnight. Just depends. This is the kind of thing I like to do when I'm taking a break from work for a few minutes. Usually not even a few minutes, just however long it takes to do this to like one pan and then put it back, and then I'll do some emails and do another one. That's it. See like how much that water it absorbs. So let's do that. Let it absorb some more. Now this one's going to be way different. So let's go darker. So I can start with a lighter color and then go darker. So let's do this one. Actually, this one may not need to be taken out. This one's fine. I figured that these ones might be fine. I just wasn't sure. Yeah, that's fine. They're just all different. I'll do this just so I can do a little scrape on the edge without losing any and making a big mess. It's okay if some of the pink gets in there. Do a little wiggle. Right. Come on. So what I was using was acrylic gouache. This is actually water soluble. Acrylic gouache is water soluble until it dries. In other words, you can thin it, but you cannot emulse. I like that as a term, as a verb, emulse. You can't go back. This is not bad. This is almost the consistency it's supposed to be, basically like sour cream, kind of, but like thick sour cream, like Daisy. Not thin sour cream, like creme fraiche. which isn't really sour cream, but you know what I mean. The one thing that's kind of nice is when it has a skin like that, you can pull any colors that get in there off the top a little easier. I'm gonna take this one out to clean, or to do it. I can almost guarantee that came from me putting the lid back on. That is probably what caused the contamination, was putting the lid back on while they were wet. Not that big of a deal. Putting orange next to blue probably wasn't the best idea, but I did not do that. I put these back in the same order they came in. Wow, you are very dry. Hello, 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 hello. Also, you... There we go. I bet those have the most pigment. Titanium white, maybe. This one's alright. Blue one's probably fine too. Let's do one that will actually probably be some work. Start this one. Now, I did, just so you know, I did actually put a bunch of water in these earlier, so that means this one was way drier. And I was gonna use my pipettes, but I don't know where they are. Even though I'm sure I just brought some in here from the other room. And there we go. What's that? What is that? Is that a fucking pipette? Yeah, there we go. It's a lot of water. Which means that if I'm not careful, it's going to splash. I'm the last splash. Urgh. Stab it, stab it. Oh, there it goes. I shouldn't have done that. It's okay. It's okay. It's alright. Okay. Alright. Now, I'm going to let this absorb a little bit of that water. And what I like to do is just kind of poke around in it so there's like more surface area. Like that. To get the water into it. Let that sit for a few. Which is, I think that's where we are with that one too. Close to it. Okay. Just gonna take this and I'm gonna mix it into this green because I don't give a shit. Get that black off of there though. This one's fine, basically. When it's the other texture, you can still work with it. It's a little bit more work though. It's better when you have it like the right texture consistency. It needs a little bit more water. Excuse me. I guess did the sun set? Is that what happened? God, I wish I liked this music better. If I turn it off, though, you know what'll happen. I'll just be singing a bunch of nonsense. Alright, let me pause this for a second. Messy, 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 messy. Get the crusty stuff off of there. You hear that? This one isn't too bad. Jelly, 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 jelly. Jelly, jelly. Don't be gross. Don't go in there. It's okay. Grody. Party foul. This one might need a little bit more time. It's getting there though. Reconstitution. It's like Constitution, but you add another time. Actually, this is like the third time I've done this, at least, with these. Let that one sit for a bit. This one's real ugly. Ah! Mustard colored turd. This one's very dry. This is like yellow ochre. This is just the first time I've dug into it though. It's got a couple more rounds. Adding some water. I'd love to tell you that this is distilled water, but it is not. These weren't that expensive, and never had a mold issue with these. Now, my good watercolors, I do use distilled water. This is out of our tap, but and should be right. Let that sit for a little bit. Get some surface area. Dry honey mustard. I was taking video for, oh god, it keeps doing that thing where it doesn't want to fucking,
Okay, I want y'all to realize something. One,
I hate TikTok. Specifically that when I'm trying to do something, it just starts playing a video and I don't necessarily want that, and then I forget what I'm doing, which I'm sure is the point. Okay, needs more water. I'm gonna let that sit for a little while. Tell me why. Indiana limestone. Well, we actually, our water is kind of filtery. Let's see. This one can go home. Clean this up. I'll go ahead and clean this one up, I guess. Come on, come here. Yeah, the biggest issue that I've noticed is that if I don't keep this part, the edges clean, it gets on the top. And when it gets on the top, that's how it gets into the other bins. It's not that it just goes over there and I'm making a mess with it. It's that when I put the top on, if there's any on the top, and the top happens to get wet a little, that's what happens. So I'll be cleaning all that, which I have done many, many times already. But I'm going to do it again. Let's see here. Take this back out. Where? There you go. Doesn't have to be perfect. I just need to get it a little bit cleaner than what it is, because it's being gross. I'm not going to get it perfect, but it will get better. It's not on the top. But if I'm still mixing them, I'm not going to worry about that part of it. Like this one is still, I guess it's mostly fine. Go ahead and do it real quick. Yeah, this one seems decent. I might get it a little bit wetter just because of the fact that I may be using it in like another week. It might not be soon. I'm gonna make sure that it's like wet enough and like the right consistency then. It's been months since I've used it, so this isn't an issue of it being dry right now. This is something I've had to do not often, but I've had to do it because I don't use them, and that's fine. I find this relaxing, believe it or not. Okay, that's good enough for now. Actually, that seems fine. Let's just clean it up. Looks like I stuck my fingers in a dirty butthole, so that's cool. Lido, bandito, Frito, Cholito, Delito, this tweed. Oh. Okay. Dear Orange. See that blue one being all messy? Messy, messy, messy. Messy, 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 messy. Messy, messy, messy. Okay. Okay, so let's put the brown one back. This time, let's do it so that it's actually over. It's actually it needs to be worked on too. Let me work on this one first. Okay. Brune. Es ist brun und dunkel. Ew. Did you say messy? Messy, messy, messy. They gave me an extra white, I think, and an extra black. I could open one of them. Ah, I wasn't paying attention. Grody. Oh my God, that's such a color. That's a color. That's really a color. That is very, very, very much a color. Okie dokie. It's like Jello pudding. You remember when Bill Cosby was the coolest? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Did you know that 80% of the world's corn comes from Indiana? Specifically, popcorn. 80% of the world's popcorn, rather, comes from Indiana. We make a lot of popcorn. We ship it all over the world. Redenbacher. Not corn, but popcorn is what I meant. Yeah. It's crazy. Let that constitute. Do your thing, constitute and do your thing. Yes. Oof, it looks like tar. It's sticky. Alrighty, have a good sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna rest before I have to work. I still have a cluster, but I just wanted to do something. I'm so tired of not doing anything ever. Especially since I couldn't go to dinner tonight. Sleep well, I'll talk to you later. I hope you have a good night. I've got your ink for later still too. That's got to reconstitute longer. It's not ready, but we're getting there. Things are getting better. Things are getting better, I promise. Now what? I think this is probably okay to go back into its spot. I'm going to take this yellow out. It's crunchy. And then the white is also crunchy. Alright, I will put the orange back because I don't think I'm mixing it anymore. But I am going to clean the top off. So I need a clean knife, which I have. Just to get the excess. Just in case. Test. Okay. All right, good enough for rock and roll. You are the first to be the last. Here we go. I got yellow stains, so I'm not going to try to get all of it off of there, but I'm just going to maneuver around it. So I'm pretty sure this was here. Still very dirty. Don't like it. I think it's just the way that these containers are. The edges of them get dirty and that's it. Can't clean them. Okay. Then this one needs to be cleaned. That one goes next to it. So scrape the excess off all the way on this one too, just because it's been sitting for a while and it's probably contaminated. But we're good consistency wise. That's fine for the most part. This could be a little thicker actually, so that's perfectly fine for leaving it alone. Just don't get any extra over the side. Stay down there. Shh, no talking. Okay. Okie dokie. Get all the way in there. There we go. Orange and blue. Always you causing trouble, this pink one. There's all sorts of mess over here. I'll just not show that part, just get it out of there. There we go. Constant thing. There we go. All right, so there you see some color on top. I'm actually just going to dump that so whatever color got picked up on top can get out of there. And then that's nice for that. That one, this one can go back in. I think it's just fine. I don't know what order it was in before, and I don't actually care because it doesn't matter. Because I said so. I am glad I took that out of there. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So this actually leaked down in here, and that's happened before. So I'm glad I took that back out. I don't know what causes that exactly. It's always this one. I wonder if it's just me. I heard a sound. That's the sound of the cat banging on the door. The other door. Okay. Good enough for that. Those reds always get mixed up together anyway. Okay. Crusty white and yellow, I want to save for, well, I guess it's fine now. Use some soap this time. Make sure it's nice and clean. I'll start with white. Sure I get the crusties out because these actually will mess up the white. Oh honey, I know, sweetie. Get that out of there. All right. Please stop screaming at me. Alright, that's probably good enough. I'll let you in when I'm finished. She's scratching at the door. I'm going to leave the white kind of thick because when I mix it, I usually end up mixing it with something that's already watered down. So I don't really need to water it down more than this. It needs to always kind of be the thickest thing in here. There he goes, doing a big old scream. Cut it out, sweetie. Where do I want to put this? Not back where it was. So messy right there. The messiest area. By far. Okay, sweetie, I'm almost done, I promise. All right. So everything else needs to either wait or the only other one I really need to do are these two. That doesn't go there. My cat's screaming. Switch this and this. It's better. I'm not doing this based on color theory. I'm doing this based on colors I tend to use together. Okay. This is messy. Let's fix her before I can go in there. I don't care about that one. All right. This green one's messy too, because I left these because I was going to do them again still. Okay. And then this one. So the yellow one is the only one I didn't do at all. And the dark turquoise. This is from earlier, so I don't need to worry about this being contaminated or anything. It's just paint. Go right back in there. Whereas all the other ones might have had other colors in them and stuff. It's finally soaking up that water. It looks like it needs even more. Very dry one. I'm going to poke it a bunch so I can get more surface area to touch the water. This time I'm not going to leave it all over the place, all over the top. Do this. This will be easier. All right, so that one seems okay, just needs a little bit of water. Go ahead and take it out, because otherwise it's just going to make a mess in there. This one seems fine. Just needed some mixing. Okay. Okay, now just gonna hit everything with some water on top. Not a whole lot. This one gets a little more because it's still very dry. So does that one. I don't think I did this color either, but that's okay because I can do those later. I'm gonna do a test on all of them later and clean them up again and make sure they're very clean. How about you be more clean, actually? Okay. There we go. Much better. And of course the yellow one was the crusty one, which now won't be crusty because I just sprayed it. So let me get that excess off. Still need to mix that one, but that's okay. Everything else seems okay. Does that look nice? Maybe this way in the future Belinda will want to use it. Now, the important part is getting all of this clean, because this is the part that touches it. Now, I normally would not do this in here. I'm doing it in here because I'm sitting here and it's just easier to do right here. Normally, I would just do this in the sink. Just rinse it off, throw some dish soap on it. Now, I do have dish soap, but I don't really need it in here right now, but I'll go ahead and dip this for fun since I can. And I'm not going to clean the other side of this because I said so, just this side. And it's not going to be perfect, it's just going to be enough to not contaminate the colors with each other. And I do recycle, so don't feel bad about these paper towels. Most of the time I even reuse the paper towels. The ones I tore up today I won't be reusing because I tore them up. Okay, that is good enough for what I need. Other side's dirty, that's fine. So, I always try to put this back the same way that it was before, with it over this little thing right here. And that way also when I put it back onto this, it's just the same colors later on. But I'll be cleaning that top part again, but later, after this. In the sink tonight. There we go. Snap that down. This is not airtight, and that's the reason that they get dried out. Anyway, that's the only thing I painted. was a little bit in my journal, which I haven't done in a while, so that was cool. I will probably be back tomorrow morning, early, if I'm awake. If I'm not awake, then I won't. And then maybe come back tomorrow night. I don't know. I think Brian is actually going to stream tomorrow at 5 p.m. He's got some boxes to open. We also have some stuff to pick. We're going to be possibly getting a new couch. And we need to look at samples and stuff. But it's going to be expensive and I don't want to deal with it. Honestly. Okay. Alrighty. Gonna go now. See you later. Have a good day.